I still can't remember where that last fucking... wherever that last thing was that I was looking for. I don't remember where it was, and I'm gonna search the entire friggin' map real quick to find it. But there was this thing that was like a door, that was like a damage race. There's the same bug from before. But wherever this door was, I would like to find it. I wanna race this thing. It was the yellow, basically the yellow door that formed like blue cracks on it. And I didn't think I had enough damage to pop it open. But it had a similar system to... oh, I need to actually save. Or I guess it did. A similar system... it had a similar system to the doors that I can only damage with, like, cold stuff. Where they'd regenerate if you let them go long enough. The question is just, where the fuck... like, where the fuck is this thing? I think it's in one of these, like, Roslog drift areas. Like, it was a door, I swear it was on the right. I was facing to the right and shooting inwards, but I don't know where this doorway is. That's the bit I'm struggling with. Like, where the fuck is this thing? And it looked like... the weird thing was that whatever this door was, it was not shaped like it was like a... it was not just like... it looked like it was modeled. It didn't look like it was... it did not look like it was something that was... I can probably get up there now. Whatever the door was looked like it was a 3D object with a texture on it. Still can't get up here. Yeah. Whatever is over here, I just can't get in yet. Well, I think I can I don't think the criticisms that I have are unwarranted. Oh yeah, I use the big ones. Gotta be careful. Well, I do plenty of damage, so I'm not super worried. But this is definitely whatever's here is not what I'm looking for. But in that case, though, where is this freaking weird door? I could swear it was like it was like an area like this, but it's not. That's the bit I don't get. I think it's in a different area. And it might be like an opening to another Roslog Drift. So that's why I need to check areas like this. Like, this kind of looks more like the type of thing I'm looking for. And maybe it's like something around... You know, I think it was to the right of this. I didn't mean to jump into it. There's a thing to the down and to the left. Oh, I never did this, right. I gotta go do... Yeah, okay.
Maybe we'll bump into each other again sometime.
And like one spot will be down. There is a thing here. Robotic cart. What is this? Reduces the heat buildup and grant short-lived hyper armor after dashing. Hyper armor. They make it look like I can get like down here. Oh no, but it's from elsewhere. Right. I really want to find wherever that door was. It can't just disappear on me. It's got to be somewhere. So here's one of the areas I was in before that these are new. Like bigger versions of the other ones, I think. Yeah, I didn't spend a lot of time here. Does this have the door? Why is this thing always the other side? Or no? I don't think it is. I'm just getting the areas confused. Oh, right, spikes, right? Another item I haven't gotten? Yeah, I just, like, glossed over this area, I guess. Okay, yeah, here's one of the... I bet you go up and around. Oh, there's something gonna be here, I bet. Maybe? Seems like this game has been aggressively subverting my expectations of something that I'm... My expectations that I'm gonna find something cool, basically. I'm hoping that it's not just... Oh, that's a slide. I'm hoping it's not just... Like, everything slides given enough time, right? Like... This game just does that with slopes. This game is very, very good about convincing me I'm about to come up to something cool, and then I don't get it. That Jerp has opened up now. I'm gonna check the walls real quick. Well, I mean, like, it's I don't necessarily want to call it excellent, it's just not offensive. It goes from vaguely interesting to not offensive and back. And that's, you know... I've been dying to play another fucking... any space shooty Metroidvania game that I can get, so... This is at least something to that effect. But... there haven't been a lot of excellent ones lately. Ooh, who are you? Pika the poet with a gun. The second one. Something is off to the side. Oh, that's not good. That's scary. Oof. Easy now. Yeah, like, I mean, the enemy design is not... It's certainly not, like, amazing. You know, so far there's not been a ton for bosses that have been like, this is cool and stand out. No, here's my double jump, finally. It's kind of even an unimpressive double jump. Oh, it's a double jump. I at least get that. Yeah. But, yeah, like, wow. Can I double jump again after every wall jump? You can. It's good to know. Some games give you one double jump until you land. Yeah, the game, like, it overall is okay. Like, I would say the controls, the default controls are terrible. I would consider this to be nigh unplayable until you rebind the controls. And you can't rebind the controls in game, you have to do it via Steam. So I would never want to play this in console. Not until they actually allow you to rebind your controls. Well, navigation will become a lot easier now, so that is something. And there's one area that I couldn't get to that I can get to now. You know, like, yeah, Ori was very, like, okay, the first Ori was excellent up until the DLC for Ori was not great. It felt like a prototype for what Ori 2 did, but it didn't mesh well with the base game. Plus, I softlocked it a few times on the way. But, like, the default, like, base Ori was great. So that was Ori in the Blind Forest. So Will of the Wisp, on the other hand, I think, had, the combat was very well executed for what minimal combat it wanted to dive into. However, the level design for the sequel for Will-O-the-Wisp was not as good. Sort of the open world finale, the lack of restrictions for how you finish the end of Will-O-the-Wisps, and some of the lack of direction for the game overall took away from the game. There is inherent value to codifying some of your progression. Right, nothing here. And so the end of Ori and the Blind Forest had a sort of ritualistic path. It felt very much like what made the fights against Orochi in Okami good. The progression, the repeated progression, what I should say is the repeated structured progression actually gives meaning to it. It basically injects a personality and meaning to gameplay elements that I think people don't understand. And because of that, I think that's like... I think people who don't appreciate that think that Will-O-the-Wisp is universally better, and I don't agree with that. Because like gameplay can deliver meaning, and if you're not playing games and able to appreciate that, then you're doing it a service. You're basically doing it a service to games at that point, because you end up with games that are purely for the aesthetic quality and are not mechanically sound. Core amplifier. Oh, I think this is the one that just gives you the healing. Yeah, you just heal better. I was able to buy one of those. I wish I could explain it better. It just... There's parts of Ori that are just frustratingly lacking. Of Will-O-the-Wisp that are lacking because of that. Another chunk of it as well is that, like, they added NPCs, but they're... I don't think they add as much to the gameplay as they did in the Blind Forest, even if it was a simpler approach. The other thing is that the dialogue was atrocious. The NPC dialogue, like, that dumbed down the game. That made it worse. It was like embarrassingly bad. It was the same sort of like fairy tale style, like gibberish garbage. The rhyming for the sake of rhymes almost. That immediately turned me off of Child of Light. I played the demo for it. The moment it started doing that shit, I'm just like, maybe this game is good, but there's no way I would experience it ever. It was just too dumbed down. And I think in Will-O-the-Wisp it was supposed to be cutesy, but damn, it just fucking threw me off. I just could not handle it. It's too much. I need to get over there. I can double jump up there now. Oh, they're not fucking around. I need to be able to I need to be able to fly or something to get up there. Like, whatever's up there, I am not meant to be able to get easily. I can't even see what it is. Like, there's, I don't know, there's a certain, like, it's a struggle. Ooh. It's frustrating that I can't explain it well enough, but there's like a threshold there's like I mean, it's like oversalting it. It's like oversalting food. You need enough to make the flavor come out, but you add too much, and it just tastes like salt. You know, they basically did that. I was nearly asleep. Oh, sorry. I often rest in the mountains. The tall air helps me think.
Today, I think of death. Death was never meant to be a mysterious passage. We ought to burst from skin in glorious splendor, fully conscious. As our husks seep and bloat and feed the soil, a galaxy of honest love opens before us. No metaphor, no tricky priest words. Forget the gods and their clouded private heavens. We are meant for an eternal reality, a steady and good way of being.
What's that mean?
Perhaps we'll find out someday. Enjoy the air, little bloom. Enjoy the air, little bloom.
Do I like any of the Castlevania games? I think I didn't immediately have an appreciation for the earlier games because I hated the restrictions on jumping. And I focused on some of the parts of the difficulty that were deliberate and felt that through those gameplay elements being deliberate, that they were made to be frustrating rather than controlled and satisfying through mastery. So like, while I had played, you know, the at least the first, and I think the very first Castlevania, as well as one of the Super Nintendo ones, I never got super far into them. And then, you know, Symphony of the Night was the big one for me, because I liked the more loosey-goosey style. And then I like rocketed through all of the Game Boy Advance and the DS Castlevanias. With the exception of, no, I didn't play all the Game Boy Advance ones. I only played Aria of Sorrow. Hey Havoc, thanks for 3-sub. We were talking about you earlier. I wanted to ask you a particular build question, or an obnoxious amount of work question, but it'll hopefully only ever be once. Okay, I don't want to go down here. I want to go over here and explore to the right, I think, as well as what the fuck's over here. But I wanted to ask if you were willing to, if you were willing to help load up, I think between 4 and 6 characters that will be very low level, because what I would like to do is basically get everything I could ever possibly want on basically one of each of the main classes I want to play, which are going to be like Astrologer, Hero, Samurai, Wretch, maybe just those, and then like basically load them up with every weapon and every piece of equipment at level, each of those at level like 1, and then I'll just back up that save forever. Yeah, and what I would do is I would take each of those characters, take them as far as I can with just level, like base level, and collect as much shit as I can. And every while or so I'll be working on those base level saves just to get them fully kitted out, get all the spells out, get all the bosses killed. Get the, you know, keep them as low level as I can. I don't want to ever go beyond, like, let's say, 15, 20-ish. No, you know, no higher than that. But maybe even just base level. For the sole purpose of just having those put together. And that way, like, it's not just about asking for muling, it's like, I need to, if I ever make a new character, it's getting them to a particular level, as well as getting them every single, talisman pouch, every spell, getting each area unlocked, getting the flasks leveled up. Like, all that shit is garbage. I can't stand it, and it seems like the thing that I've been beating around the bush with is just like, why not just like fucking kit all these characters once, back up that save, and then it's always there as a starting point. Because then, like, I don't have to worry, like, I'll just like fucking take this fucking low ass level character of my class of choice, and then just say, okay, well, this one is going to now go to Renala. Well, this is going to level up. I don't even need to necessarily go to Renala at that point. Just take it, level up. I'll have all the memory stones. It's all figured out. But yeah, it seems that I think would take me, like, in terms of just getting everything from you, it might take a very long time. And I think that's, like, that's the sort of thing where it's like, I probably should be paying you for the amount of time it might take just to dump all that shit. Yeah, it literally will be. We would need to, like, divide it up into sessions and make it a formal thing just to get this fucking mule figured out. Are we fighting now? This thing, I feel like, is going to come up at some point. And I don't know why it never did. But I think the only alternative would be to basically be like full-on like editing characters, and I just... If the characters are legit done in every way as the game has dictated, then they can't be soft banned or anything. They're just what they are. And that seems to be the safest way to handle things. Yeah, and like you can like family here and shit, but I think FromSoft will eventually wise up to that. Yeah, the ideal would be that I can just, like, fucking restore my master save. I can restore the master save and just say, fuck it, I'm going to make a new character. And just, it could be throwaway if I want, because for all that, like, once it's all said and done, I'm not going to have to bother Havoc so much. And the other thing is that once the work is done, I don't have to sit there and, like, oh, I have an idea that I want to just make on a whim, and it's not going to take me like 6 to 8 hours in the middle of the night to do it. And like, I want to have a healthy adult existence, and that doesn't involve staying up late to make more builds. You were at a stream last night where a guy said he's going to sue FromSoft for banning Dark Souls 2 account erroneously. I feel like a lot of people will bullshit that and say, oh, nothing, my character had nothing wrong with it, and like they probably ended up just... They probably were actually doing something cheaty. Still can't use someone else's save? I don't know. Back in the Dark Souls 1 days, you were willing to set up an event where people will copy each other's builds. Well, FromSoft does not, FromSoft, like, does not hear... Yeah, they just, like, they're not going to deal with it. If they ban, then it's just, it's a thing that happens, and that's it. Probably getting nothing by going back here, but I really wanted to find where that fucking doorway is. Yeah, actually... This might be it. Or no, this is the boss fight. And this had the random group of dudes who were stealing shit. Well, it's probably like Bandai Namco, but like they probably handle all the support related shit for that. Okay, so there's a whatever the hell those things, the drift of whatever. The bug things, basically. It even plays the sounds, like I should be able to get in here. Like, I feel like this is going to come up later. This is just too distinct. And you can even see, like, this is meant to be a wall that I can get through at some point. It even has the sparkling shit. But, like, see how there's, like, such a clear divide between the non-lit portion in the front and the other half that's not, that is lit? Like, do I just need any random melee weapon that's not the fucking pinwheel? Nah. They really make it look like I should be able to get in there from the other side. Like, there's something about that is just so suspicious. And if they're just putting the shit in and it doesn't amount to anything, then I'll be upset. I mean, I definitely feel like this is the game that will do it. Like, there's so many things that I feel like have consequence, but they're not. They're just a random, minor piquing of the interest. Here's the last place I want to check. Yeah, so this is Roslok Drift Gamma. And if I can get down from here, maybe this has that door. So look, you can see there's like combat between the two factions here. You know, the whole big techno-organic mess. I would hope that the door is over here. Ugh. Where's that doorway? At least dealing with most of this rest of this shit is so much easier now. Having some like proper mobility with the double jump finally. One of the things I think I do appreciate, though, is that I do appreciate games not giving you a double jump right away, because like most, that's such a tropey thing with Metroidvanias. Where it's like, you know, the first thing you get is either a high jump or a double jump or both. Oh, there was stuff over here I didn't do either. Maybe this had it. The one thing I regret, I hope I marked it there, because if I did, then I'll be upset. You know, someone who beat Hollow Knight? Yeah, I could imagine that's probably possible. Hollow Knight seems to have a lot of flexibility for where you go. Like, I would say it's probably the most... It might be the most non-linear Metroidvania game that I've seen so far. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get up and around. I need to get over here is really what happened. Like, I gotta go up. So, when I get here, go down and around, and hope that's it. That's my only guess. If not, I'm just gonna go for the final part. Oh, another thing up here I needed to get the double jump for as well, I think. You know, I marked this because I just couldn't jump up or something. There's that weird backwards fucking dash again. I really don't know what causes that. Almost back. Alright, now we can go and explore whatever the hell that last thing is that I'm looking for. I really hope that this is going to be the thing I need the damage for. Because I probably have enough damage now. Shit, I don't even... Hold on. Oh, right. There is no shortcut. I literally just gotta go down and around. Right. Okay. Was there something? I don't think I can get up here earlier. I think this is just one way. At the time, I think it was. Yeah, okay, so this is... There should be another Roslock. Another Roslock drift. The background for this looks more like what I'm expecting. Yeah. I think this has got to be close to it. Please, 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 let this be it. This feels right. Oh, here's a. This was not even open before. So what's down here though? Just unknown. I think I had marked this, mentally marked this as like important though. A bunch of them. God damn it. These are gonna drop something. Shame they're so freaking loud. Hardened shell. So many of them. They just keep showing up. Oof, okay. Easy now. Oh, now they got projectiles. They just keep spawning. Is this just a farming spot, or am I supposed to be able, like, they give so little nanogel that I think they might be permanent. Like, they might just keep going. Shit. Alright. I did get hardened shell, so let's see what that's all about. Increases vulnerability period after taking damage. It only costs 1, so I will take that for sure. I'm gonna get rid of Cloudburst and put on the Bloom. Take Life Run out and do Scab. And then if I really want, I'll do Scatter Burst or something, or I'll do... Distance Star is not helping at all, so let's do... Sprinkler and... Crumbler... Scatter Burst. Here's another item. The Volatile Shell, but they drop more than one. These do more damage for me, so like it's kind of worth luring them out instead and letting them take damage over time. They're definitely taking more damage for sure. Fuck, almost died here. Jeez, rats. How many more are there? The fact that they've been dropping more and more shit, though... Oh, shit. Makes me think that they're not fully... I don't know if they're fully infinite or not. They're dying very quickly. I am inclined to believe that this is permanent. Yeah. Nope. I think I fully... No, I didn't. Yeah, I think you might be right. It's probably permanent. It's probably, infinite. Now what's over here, then? Please don't...
Here she comes.
What do we... Oh, me.
You knew she'd come.
Oh!
She... You want what we want. You told me you'd like to understand.
What? Are you okay? Though you hear the words? Sticky words. I don't hear anything. They're close.
Sticky. Sticky.
Dude, I'm not gonna fight this.
Tell them your name.
Oh, because he was gonna fight.
Drop their tunnels with your breath.
Oh, I'm in bad shape here. I don't have the health for this shit.
overboard walker. All of them, all of them. It's dead. What's it dead?
Well, he's fighting pretty well though, at least, so 1100 per hit. Jesus, okay. Dude's a monster.
What a day.
Hands are ringing. A brand new word. We spoke? Yes, we said what was needed. Told them who we are. Too much for one day. When, not today, but when...
When they finish us, when they pull our heads from our necks, our limbs from our joints, when they lift up our corpses in full bloom, we'll know their reply. I think I need a bath. I think I need a bath.
Sounds like it. Got the sticky bones. Heart of fire. I had a heart of something else earlier. Oh yeah, heart of strength. Bonus to gunpowder that scales. Oh, perfect. This is gonna be the big one for me. I'll stack my current bonus, basically. 13, yeah, that's pretty big. So there's probably a heart of resolve or something as well, so it's worth keeping an eye out for. I should really put the volatile shell on. I really should. Slightly increases gun damage by like 1. I don't know if I consider that to be worth it.
I think I need a bath.
Well, at least part of what I was looking for happened. I need to, like, conveniently leave, though. I need to leave and not get super dunked. At least I got something I wanted, which is, you know, just pump the damage up as best as I can get. But I did not find the door. Which makes me think it went away, or it wasn't supposed to be there, or I somehow missed it, or I don't even know what. But I guess the only thing I can do now is go down there. Best I can do. I have to go. I'm gonna take the bottom path, that'll be safer. I'd say that. Almost safe. I think I'm gonna buy that extra heal. Alright, we're good.